about the Roman Empire?
All the time.
Why? What are you thinking about it?
Well, because we're in those times right now. Everybody's preoccupied with sports, movies, work,
What was it you said about bread?
Well, all right. The common people, Roman Empire said that everybody was equal. Everybody had a chance. But it wasn't. The rich, movies, work,
What was it you said about bread?
Well, all right. The common people, Roman Empire said that everybody was equal. Everybody had a chance. But it wasn't. The rich got richer and the poor got poorer. And they worried constantly about people rioting. Because they knew that the common man, the common people, could take over at any time. So they would bring them into the Colosseums. And they would give them free grain. They would give them bread. They would give them wine, whatever they needed to fill their bellies and block their minds from what they were angry about. They would watch plays. They would watch fights with the gladiators, sometimes for months on end. And that's where we're at right now. And I think about it all the time. Because so many people are preoccupied with their favorite football team, their favorite. And that's where we're at right now. And I think about it all the time. Because so many people are preoccupied with their favorite football team, their favorite actor, actress, singer, and they just don't even think about what's being taken away from them. As long as their bellies are full and they're happy with what's going on, they just let it continue.
Wow.
So.
Interesting.
All right. Shalom. Shalom. But that Edomite said a lot, you know what I'm saying? And that's the average American citizen. They're content, and our people are comfortable in their captivity long as they can do their folly, right? Watch their favorite football team, right? And football is vanity. What do you get out of watching a football or basketball game? Nothing, right? But Jake still haven't learned, right? So let's get into this lesson. As this world is falling apart, the economy is going to shit. You know, the U.S. national debt is over 33 trillion, right? You got all this inflation. You got all these wars and rumors of wars. All these different things were going on, but yet our people are spiritually dead, right? They're content in their captivity. All Jake can talk about is so-called getting the bag. That's Jake remedy, right? Not getting himself free from under this devil. No, his remedy is getting the bag, being ruled over by these devils, right? Looking at them $100, $20, $50 so-called bills, right? All them devils that had your people own your people as slaves. That's all Jake can reminisce on, right? So let's get into this lesson. But these people are the walking dead, right? And you know, my brother put me on this show right here, my beloved brother, the walking dead. But that's the spirit of these people, are these American citizens, these dumb, stupid American citizens, right? And this is a symbolic picture right here, right? These devils will make shows to mock you, right? So I was, meditating in the spirit. I was like, okay, the walking dead, right? So these people are spiritually dead. They operate only within the flesh, right? Only what they can see in front of them. And you see these 4 Edomites right here. These will be representation of the elites, the international banking families that rule over the monetary system. Jake still haven't figured out that who run the monetary system, because Jake will say they, right? He'll say them, right? He'll say them people, but he not specifying who is they, them, who run this shit is, right? And that's why we have clarity by being in the truth, because we can tell you who is they, who is them, right? Who is the elites, who is the powers that be. It's the so-called white man. Eat them, right? So getting back into this, these 4 Edomites represent the international banking families. They'll be your upper echelon of the Edomites. And these people, right, these zombies, be representation of you people that's not in the truth and not waking up to the truth. They got these people in a dead-like state, right? So they're giving you bread and circus, right? Let me get into this real quick. This is a heavy picture right here. It says, give them bread and circuses and they would never revoke. So I'm gonna start at this picture to the top left. You see this right here, this folly, right? This man with all these women, all right? Right here you see Mayweather and this other boxer, right? They give you entertainment with the boxing arena. Right to the right, to the top is the Kardashians. You got many women are enchanted by these witches, right? That's the reason why these women pattern their behavior, the way they dress, right? What they say off these witches, right? And there's many other ones like this as well, right? You see to the middle of the row to the left does that movie Gladiator. You see to the right of it is the football stadium. You see to the right of that, there'll be the gladiators in the Roman Empire. They go to show you that this is the revised Roman Empire. Right? You see this bottom picture, you see these fanatics at a football game. These people are enchanted, all right, with these distractions, with the bread and circus. Then you got your Roman Colosseum in this last picture to the very right at the bottom, which would be fast food. So they give you all this deaf food that causes diseases, cancers, high blood pressure, diabetes, hypertension, death, right? And all this shit here is normalized to you as it is the norm. All right, that's why people are under the spell of Babylon. Let's go here. And that's why these people are referred to, right, through the spirit as the walking dead. Yet their physical body operates. They eat, they see things, they go to work, right? They go do their folly, but the spirit inside of their body is dead. Let's go here. And it's different extremes here. You know what I'm saying? It's one extreme to the next extreme with our people. Or if they not caught up into some kind of folly, they caught up in some kind of Christianity madness or Islam, right? One rat trap after another rat trap. Let's go here. This is the book of Romans 8:6. It says, for to be carnally minded is death. So that's going back into this bread and circus. This is the cardinal mind right here. This what these people indulge in 24/7, right? This is the folly that's exalted in America. They'll take a football game serious like it's the end of the world, right? It says, but because this Slakia, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace, right? What does that mean, spiritually minded? That means you focus and meditate on the things to come that you can't see in front of you, right? Which is be the spiritual realities, the kingdom of heaven, right? Which is the kingdom of Israel, right? The everlasting life, coming out these ratchet bodies and being able to really live, right? And not being on the rulership of anybody else, to be sovereign. See, Jake's so bugged out, they don't even know what sovereignty is. As a matter of fact, let me look that up. 1 second. 1 second. All right, sovereignty, right? And this, which the average Jake can't comprehend because they like being ruled over. They love being ruled over by the so-called white man, the wicked, right? And that's why this wickedness is off the chain right now, and our people love it. It says sovereignty. It says the authority of a state to govern itself, all right? The authority of a state to govern itself. It says, look at this, independence, all right? Self-government, self-rule, all right? So that's what we're looking for. We got a ruling class mentality, right? We want to rule over our enemies, right? We don't love the so-called white man money, right? We don't love being in captivity, right? This is vexation of spirit. Let's go here. Going back into that walking dead, right? These people are spiritually dead. They under hypnosis. They hypnotized. It says hypnotized. So Babylon has put a spell on our people. Salakia. It says hypnotized. It says produce a state of hypnosis. It says, look, send into a trance, put under, mesmerized, right? So our people are mesmerized by the fashion of the so-called white man kingdom, right? That's why they get all into the idolatry, right? Which would be Halloween, Christmas, things killing, Day, right? Valentine's Day, etc. They're under a spell. They're under hypnosis, right? It says beguile, right? Spellbound, spellblind, bewitch, captivate, all right? Grip. So America has a grip on our people, right? And it has them in this bugged out, dead state, all right? Right here, hypnotized. It says to produce hypnosis in someone or to completely influence someone. That's heavy, right? So our people is under the influence of Babylon, America. They're in love with it. And they have this notion that they're free. But this is the illusion, right? This is the illusion of freedom. Check this out. It says go to work, get married, have some kids, pay your taxes, pay your bills, watch your TV, follow fashion, act normal, obey the law, and repeat after me. I am free. So that's the witchcraft, right? These people under. But they'll say they free, but they don't know that they're being controlled. Right? Let's go back here. All right, again, Romans 8 and start at 7. Because the cardinal mind is enmity against Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So the cardinal mind, right, just want to operate in its folly. You want to please itself, right? It says, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh. And they're going to show you got finesse with the Christian church. Your black po-chop sandwich eating pastor, right, said the law was done away with, and you didn't look it up on your own. You didn't study, right? So that's something that you have to be held accountable for. You have to come out of that ignorance. Neither indeed can be. 8. So then they that are of the flesh cannot please Yahweh. Why they can't please Yahweh? Because they too busy focused on the world. They too busy chasing their personal pursuits, right? They trying to get accolades in this society. They trying to have notoriety. They want to be famous. They want to be the next social media sensation, right? It says 9, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. So that's how we supposed to walk throughout the spirit, right? Yet we still in the flesh, but the spirit has to override the flesh. It says, if so be that the spirit of Yahweh dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his. All right, so this is people of the world, right? That even the people that say they love so-called God, right? They can't get the name right. So the Most High is not dealing with them. They're spiritually dead. They're likened to being zombies, right? 11, but if the spirit of him that is raised up, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Hamashiach from the dead shall also quicken you mortal bodies by his spirit that dwell in you. So the spirit makes us alive. This flesh profited nothing, right? So let's go here. So this world consists of being self-centered, right? So these people walk within the flesh, and the flesh wants what it wants, right? It's self-centered, right? Check this out. It says self-centered is an independent outside force or influence, right? Self-sufficient. So like that's not what I'm looking for. It says egocentric. All right, self-obsessed, and that's the society that we're in. That's why you cut on a TikTok video, Instagram video. All right, you got these women that's taking a selfie, right? They're in love with they self. Look at this, selfish, narcissistic, vain, right? And this is the most vain kingdom that it is on the face of the earth. Folly is set in hate and great dignity here, right? Read this. It says spiritually deaf is best understood as alienated or separated our souls from Yahweh. It's let me go here. It says to be spiritually dead means to be insensible to things of Yahweh and ignorant of spiritual realities. It's heavy. All right. But running out of time, I'm gonna call a lesson. Call Hala Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rachak Wadash. Shalom.